Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Rocketman. And after the big buzz of Bohemian Rhapsody last year, and when these trailers dropped for Rocketman like eight months ago at this point, I lost my mind. I was super excited for this, and when I found out that it was like a legitimate musical, I got super excited. I love his music, and obviously he's a very interesting man, and I remember seeing Sing for the first time and thinking, you know what, Taron Egerton could totally be Elton John. And look what happened. He's Elton John. And honestly, he gives one of the best performances I've seen this year. He really embodies Elton John. He really brings all the aspects of his personality out because apparently he has severe anger management problems and he lets loose a couple of times in this movie. And there's some really, really emotionally heavy moments in this film, especially when it comes to his relationship with his manager, John Reed, played by Richard Madden, aka Rob Stark. And they were also lovers. And it was a pretty messed up relationship. And also, he has really bad mommy and daddy issues. And Bryce Dallas Howard really embodied his very narcissistic mother. And some of the scenes with his father and his mother, are hit really, really hard and got me emotional, honestly, watching this film. And that's one of the things I really loved about this film is, this hit you. And you really felt the emotions of this film. The acting was superb. Richard Madden was great as well. And Jamie Bell, who played Bernie Taupin, his lifelong friend and songwriter, his lyricist, they worked so well together, and Jamie Bell and Taron Egerton had such great chemistry. I loved every moment of seeing them on screen. And speaking of seeing this on screen, Dexter Fletcher, who was part of the reshoots for Bohemian Rhapsody and also is one of the friends of Guy Ritchie and really came up in his group of actors, he is the director of this film and does an amazing job bringing this to screen. The cinematography is great. There's so many cool shots. And they do such a great job of the choreography, the set pieces, and really capturing these musical moments in this film. And there's so much fun. Some of the scenes, some of my favorites, when they have Honky Cat, that's all I'm going to say. That's one of my favorite scenes in this whole entire film. And it's not where you have a lot of pop musicals where they have all these songs and they write a story around the songs. They pick songs that emotionally fit. And not literally the lyrics fit what's going on in the story. It's really saying those moments and really capturing those feelings. And there's some CGI in this film, but everything's so shot in such a fantastical way that it all feels like it fits. Because that was one of my big things about Bohemian Rhapsody was when it did use CGI, it looked really fake. I think they got around this with using the different kinds of styles and how they shot the film to make it fantastical, and it wasn't really supposed to feel real all the time. But honestly, it's a fascinating story. Elton John's a fascinating guy, and he's so much fun to watch in this film. The music choices were great, so well played out with all the music, the choreography, the set pieces, everything. This is honestly one of my favorite films of the year. I was so excited for this film, and right when this comes out, I'm going to be buying it and watching it again, because I don't really see movies a whole lot multiple times in theaters, unless you have Avengers in the title, or probably Star Wars. But those are my thoughts. I absolutely love Rocketman. I recommend this to everybody, but here's a big but. This movie's rated R, so don't go in this movie thinking that this is some family-appropriate kind of movie. They don't pull punches in this. You will be seeing Elton John snorting coke and being all over other guys and a lot of sexual scenes in this film because that is how his life was. And they do really portray that in this film. So warning, don't take your kids to go see this. There's really inappropriate stuff in it. But I absolutely love this film. I do recommend this with so much energy. Go see this film. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. And thank you as always for supporting your Wasteland reviewer.